a quick little teardown video. This one, come on. Don't be that way, are you? There we go. Pop you out. Need a bit of brass. Look, I'm starting my brass all over again. Boom! Ooh, magnet. Now this one might have that beryllium that everybody's so nervous about. Uh-oh, there we go. On the ends of the, being an older machine. Look, adding to my magnet hoard. Got lots of room on that bench vise thingy. Copper! And aluminum and copper. Another magnetic apparatus. Oh, he's got a chip missing out of him. Oh, he's damaged goods. See? I didn't do that, so I just pulled them off. Huh. Ah, well. To be honest with you, I don't know why I'm hoarding them. I just keep collecting them. They can go in the shred bucket because that's what they are, is shred. Two nice pieces of number 2 copper. So that's as far as I take that apart. So we have the aluminum. Sorry, I don't mean to whip you around like that, but I'll show you how I easily take that apart. You can do it by hand if you want. I get the little ridge caught in the vise here. Let the vise, if it'll catch this time, might not catch. Just to hold it. Just to get a few of these off, then you flip it over and put that part in the vise. Yeah, these are just little sheets of aluminum. That's all they are. A lot of people don't bother with it. They just take the transformer out and throw the rest in the... I don't know why. You know who I'm talking about. Couldn't be bothered. I'm a busy guy. Anyways, see? Try and flip it around and you got more to hold on to on this end here. See, I stay away from this. Some people, I think, put it in the vise that way, but yeah. I look at it this way, I'm almost 60. Do you think that stuff's really going to affect me if it broke? By the time it affected you, you probably die of natural causes anyways. That's what they said with my father when he was diagnosed with cancer. At the age he was at, almost 90. They said he's going to die naturally before cancer kills him. So that's why they didn't do anything. There you go. See that? You can see it's copper. So zip, zip. Big chunk of copper in the middle. Sheet aluminum. So now I got to start all new buckets. Sheet aluminum. There. Because all my buckets are empty. So now we have this guy. So I have to take the plastic off. I don't know how well you're seeing that. Where is he? There he is. More hiding. There. Plastic goes in the garbage. Look at that. 62 degrees over here. Woo! It's getting warm. Got one little dinky clip on him. And I mean dinky. A little C-clip. Generally what holds them on. See? Now I can get the motor out. They're spinning on the other side. Oh, I see. You have a knot. There's my pliers. Try this again. There we go. Motor is off. Here's some cast aluminum already. Just take that crap out of it. Clean cast. That's just steel. Another piece of clean cast on this side. He buys that too. Told him what I had. I didn't lie to him. So, this one's different. That might actually be a brass bearing. I said might. It looks like brass, but that don't mean it is. Okay, two beautiful pieces of cast aluminum, irony cast. Oh, it just feels so weird starting from scratch. Okay, we're gonna check that bearing. Nah, that's steel. Yep. They look like brass, you know. I'm gonna get him out. That's a nice chunk of copper sitting there. Just waiting to be released. Look, it's been released. So excited it flew across the... Get the chunky steel out of it. Yeah. I don't need anything to do with him. Wow, those things almost look like they're brass. These connectors. Normally they're not. They're just steel. We're gonna have to check those out. They're coming off nice. Like I said, back then when they made those microwaves, they were made a little better, more gooder. There we go. That's almost number one, you know. Around here they don't give you number one. Come on. Don't be shy. I need you all off of there. Boom. Now this is still all off of that microwave that I just ripped apart. The big old girl. What was it again? I can't read it. It's too worn out. And see, this could be number one copper, because it doesn't feel like it's got any varnish on it. There's got to be close to a pound there. It's a big heavy block. In the bucket you go, starting all over. Now I just got to take these off. The pieces. Oh, they're... Oh, if you look close, they might be soldered right to it. That one definitely right there. It's going to be a little tricky to get these out. I won't be able to get it all off. Not unless it oh, it broke loose. Okay. That's fine too. Bring it through the other side. Yeah, see? It broke loose too. Good. They weren't attached as solid as I thought they would be. Sometimes you just can't get them apart. There we go. That's that side. And we do this side. And they're attached right there too. So I'm going to cut you right there. Right on the bend. Come on. Being a little harder. Get him out of the way. See what I can do here. Alright, left a wee little bit behind. Okay. I have to cut him and pull him out this side. There we go. Boom. Not bad, eh? It's heavy too. Number 2 copper. Left a little bit behind you. You can see where it was soldered. Other than that, that's clean. There, everything off. That was a quick little video ripping that apart. I'm going to rip these 2 guys apart. They have inverters in them. The difference between a transformer and an inverter is inverters are generally all copper. I'll rip one apart and show you what I mean in case you forgot. Hang on. Okay, I ripped them open. First things first. That's the wrong one. Little pry bar works the best. Turntable motor. Without tearing the whole microwave apart. Otherwise you take this whole stupid lid off. You don't want that. You put an access panel there for a reason. For us guys who take them apart. I don't know. It's one little copper motor. That's already starting to look good. Okay, here's all the goodies. That's what I meant by a what? An inverter. I couldn't think of it. Could save the plug, but no use for it. You know? You're not going to come out this way? Yes, you are. There. See, I could always save the plug because I didn't cut the end off, but we're going to cut the end off. Yeah. Hydro cord. Done. Plug in, I'll pull the brass out later. Lots of trinkets in here. Where are you attached? There we go. Look at that, eh? Another little copper motor in there, just like the one I tore apart in the other video. What's holding you yet? Oh, look at all them goodies. Come on. What do we need here? What are you even attached to it? There we go. Put that plastic out. Okay. Should come right off. There we go. A couple wires holding on. Got a motor on here yet. Let's get it come out. You want to get these little blades off the easy way, leave it installed. It gives you some leverage to pop that blade off. Well, this one's going to be stubborn. Holy moly. There we go. See? Gives you a little extra leverage. So 2 screws holds it in, the rest is crap. Boom. That's holding you on. A little goofy clip. We'll throw you in the shred. And we got something right there. I have no idea what it is. Some resistor of some type. We'll throw him in the shred. We don't throw him in the garbage. So this is what I meant by an inverter. So if you see these microwaves and you pick them up and oh, they feel so light. Look at that. Ooh, copper, aluminum, copper. And if you really want to go after that little guy, it's a transformer. And if you know circuits, I don't think there's anything really good on this one. But I'm going after the heat sink. It's all extruded aluminum. Nice big chunk of copper. Inside will be another winding of copper inside of him. I don't know if you can see through the hole, but that's why you'd rather have this than the... I got lucky with that big one that I just took apart. Put it that way, because it was the age issue. Being old enough. There's yonder light bulb. I don't know what's holding them in. 2 little clips. That's it. Okay, more plastic for the garbage can. Or the blue box. Whatever your zone works. Electrical insulated, number 2. It's not the best. Get this light bulb off of here. He's got a socket and everything else. I put him in with the shred. It's another little transformer in this circuit board. It looks like a big one. It's fair size. Watch Department Scrapper fight with that one little transformer he was taking apart in his apartment. Would have been easier if you had a bench vise here, buddy. Would have hung on to it for you. There. Just making sure there's no steel clips. The little wire ties are fine because they're plastic. Alrighty then. What's holding you in? 2 screws. You can work with this thing. Yep, that one come out. That's it. 1 screw. 1 screw. Oh. Plastic. Oh, you're gonna break coming out. Okay, that's fine with you. Here we go. Come on out. Oh. Yeah, I don't know what's going on these. No, I just needed the magnetron out. Oh, my battery's dying. Not on the phone, on the drill. Sorry if my ugly head's in the way. Oh, glasses slid off my eyeballs. Boom, boom, boom. 1 magnetron. See? More magnets. So we're done with these. Yep. Empty. So I take him apart and I take him apart and take him apart and him apart and him apart. And I gotta clean up some of this water. It's sitting out in the snowbank, so with the heat in here, they're starting to melt. Melting all over my bench here. Still some ice too. Yeah, I don't dry it bone dry, just get rid of most of the water, right? So there you have it, quick take apart. That's the difference between a transformer and an inverter. See? Transformer out of a normal microwave, inverter out of a different microwave. Now this can be more aluminum than anything else, right? This, you know, is copper. You get a little extra. I think you get more out of this than you would that, to be honest with you. That's my view. I'm not telling everybody that's the way it goes. That's just what I think. Because these guys here, where's my knife go? I'll scratch him and see how much of aluminum he is. Well, that one's aluminum. Can't tell with that one, it's so wrapped up in itself. If anyone's copper, it's generally the finer wound one. But I think he's aluminum also. Let's give him a scratch test. See, I just pick one at random. Aluminum, aluminum. So actually I can bring him in just like that instead of taking them apart. I think. I don't know, I'll have to ask him if he takes these. I didn't think about it. If he buys them for 20 cents a pound, that'd be awesome. I just bring them all in. I got about 1,000 pounds worth. So this is next on the list. Take these guys apart. So I'm gonna rip him apart, but I'll do it off camera. Nah, I got time. I can do it on camera. I don't like making the videos too darn long, you know. 3 screws. No, I don't know. I don't claim to know what any of these things are. All I know is they need this thing to cool it. One screw on the bottom holds it in. There, see? Fell right out. Nice piece of extruded aluminum. Boom. It's already more than that transformer's worth. Now this guy here. This is all copper. Nice little copper winding. There's no special way to take these apart. They go in one way and come out the same way. It's like a no exit zone, see? You got that little slot there. It winds all the way around, so that's what you gotta do. Get him off of there. Because inside this, you can beat him with a hammer, but it ain't gonna matter because inside this plastic is steel, right? That's what makes the motor work. Like I said, there's no special way to take these apart. Let me see if I can hold them with these pliers. Can I move it over? Come on. There we go. Sliding it all over. So otherwise the pliers is in the way. There. See, not too bad. It is copper. Oh, look at that. I hope that ain't interfering with the camera. The sun is shining through the window. There. No, I'm not going to claim to know how much that was. So that's already 2 items. And see, that's just steel. I'll show it to you. Boom, see? Yeah, Princess Auto. That magnet's almost as strong as that long handle pickup one. I think this is a 25 pounder. I've had it for a long time. I like it. He stays there, goes back there when I'm done playing with him. I don't take him out of the garage. Otherwise, that's how you lose stuff. Okay, cut your copper end off there. Right. Oh, come on. There's another copper end right there. I'll show you what I mean by that. There's some inside him. is to make like a transformer or inverter. They all need the double winding. You got the big one outside and there's a smaller one inside. I have to deal with this steel here. That should be a piece of copper. Come here, you can't pick them up. That's a piece of copper. You can strip them. You see, he doesn't stick to any steel. You look on the end, he has a nice little chunk of copper. It's very easy to strip. Okay, see, he was holding that together. Are you going to come apart now? Yes, no, maybe so. Come on, I need you apart. So I can unwind you better. There. Two pieces, see? They're in the E shape also. Here's the other one. Boom. See that? Hiding inside. You would never have known it. I didn't know it the first time I took one apart either. But when I got the thing off, he fell out and I go, oh, isn't that pretty? So, but yeah, they all need two, right? There's a thick and a thin. This is just like rope. Comes off that easy. I can probably do it quicker if I just use the screwdriver, right? There. Look at that. It's just rope. Rope copper. Number 2 bucket. Garbage can. So what do we need off of here yet? I'm not going to bother with that weeny tiny little transformer. It'll add more weight to my circuit board. So it's just this guy yet, right? There's 4 windings on here. Okay, I'm going to do you a different way. Nope, we're getting tangled up here. That's one. Now we're on the second one. Now we're on the third one. I'm hoping you're seeing this. Now we're on the 4th one. And then there's one wee little tiny one at the end. There, now we're on the little tiny one. And he's totally separate. So we cut him off. I don't know who comes out first. There's 2 of them. Oh, cut him. There we go. Just a little piece. That's all it was. And that's garbage. So that end one was just one single wrapping. Like that. Then the other one, you saw it come off. There's all this on the floor. So the other microwave I have to do, it's the same. It's just it's a white one instead of a black one. But you'll have the same inside. This little ball of copper. And that'd be that. So the heat sink, magnetron, plug, this guy, and this guy. Okay? There you have it. Another half-hour video. Sorry for being such a long video. Okay, I tore them all apart. Give you an idea. Same stuff pretty much out of every microwave. The only difference is that was an inverter instead of a magnetron. This was part of it. So you got the big spool, the little spool, and oh, we're actually missing something. I threw it in here, didn't I? Was it him? No, it wasn't him. There he is. I see him. Had that wee little one, remember? I had to try and unwind them. So anyways, that's all the copper. That's the copper out of these little motors. That's the copper out of this motor, right? So that copper's out of that motor. That copper was out of this motor with this aluminum and irony. That was out of the inverter, and there I stripped that piece of wire. It is copper. Then you got the magnetron with copper. You got the aluminum sheet, the heat sink. So these are all together on that one board. Now there's the copper off the ends of the motor. There's the little piece of brass from the magnetron, the two magnets. Sometimes this is on there. I don't know why. Sometimes it's on the magnetron. That's a little piece of aluminum, sheet aluminum. And then you got more copper over here that's inside with the magnetron. So that's not a bad little haul for a small microwave. So on that note, like, subscribe, and share or not. Just have a beautiful day. See, I told you the sun was trying to come out. And there it is. Woo! Enjoy your afternoon.